Pokemon had their conference and they showed a lot of cool Pokemon news. So we're going to talk about some of Pokemon Masters, a new mobile game, Pokemon Home, a cloud service, Pokemon Sleep, another new game slash activity while you sleep, which gets pretty intense, and a bunch of other little Pokemon little tidbits of news. So let's just jump into all of this. So Pokemon Masters is the new game coming 2019 and this year. So basically we didn't get too many details. We got a little card and we got some gameplay footage, just like 30 seconds of it. But you're going to be doing some battling of famous trainers from the main series and everything. So you'll get to see some cool characters. And let's check out a little bit of the game footage because they only showed a couple seconds. But here's some of your intro characters: Blue, as well as Pikachu is obviously there, and they do show off a little bit of battling as well. It looks like a 3v versus 3, so that gets pretty intense there. So there's going to be some good Pokemon mobile battling coming this year again, and they didn't really tell too many details, but on June they're going to have a bunch more details. So get excited for June and next month, just a couple weeks. So there is Pokemon Masters, and then that was some quick little piece of news. Pokemon Home is their cloud service. They talk about this at 1517. So with this, they're doing a couple of things. They're integrating your Pokemon collections from different games onto Pokemon Home so you can use them in different games. So the ones mentioned are Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and then also Pokemon Go, so all the Pokemon you collected you'll be able to use on other games. And then they mentioned the upcoming Pokemon Sword and Shield will also get Pokemon Home integration with the cloud, so catch a Pikachu over on Pokemon Sword and Shield, you'll be able to use it on the next game, potentially. Future games as well is what they're trying to do as well. So previously it was on Nintendo 3DS Pokemon, like Pokemon Bank, so you could bring 3DS Pokemon over to Go, I believe they mentioned. So pretty good cloud service for Pokemon, because why not? So you'll get more value out of your Pokemon. So you'll be able to keep that Pikachu that you caught 10 years ago, potentially, and play it on the newest Pokemon game, which could be pretty cool. So that is Pokemon Home. And then the other interesting little one was Pokemon Sleep, which is also a new game, which they had even less details on if you think about it. So they had a little trailer. There's a new device that will work for Pokemon Go and for Pokemon Sleep. So this is a tracker device that has an accelerometer, so it'll be able to track while you're sleeping. Looks like you just set it next to your pillow, and movement and everything would probably react to it. And it is again a game, so it's going to record your sleeping, and it's trying to turn your sleeping into entertainment. So we're going to do some more of these, whatever that is, but pretty interesting. So there's two mechanics: time asleep, they mentioned, as well as the time you wake up. So maybe if you wake up really early, a different Pokemon will show up, or if you wake up even later, like a Snorlax potentially might sleep through the day, you might encounter or have some activity with Snorlax. Not quite sure, but pretty interesting concept. This is coming, Pokemon Home is coming early 2020, and then Pokemon Sleep, the game we're talking about now, and the sleeping device is coming sometime in 2020 potentially. So pretty interesting game. We'll have to see how that goes. Again, the Pokemon Go Plus, it's called Pokemon Go Plus device. It's a newer device, and it has a couple different colors. It blinks through. I believe we had a 2330. They show it in hand, 2330. Bam, there it is. So this little light blinks, I believe, green for encountering a Pokemon, I think yellow for a new Pokemon, and I forgot the other colors already, but pretty cool little device. Not sure on pricing, but probably similar to the other devices. So that is going to make sleeping even more fun. So that was pretty cool. And those are the big ones. We also have Detective Pikachu, the sequel game. So maybe you saw the movie, maybe you played the 3DS game, and it was ended on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Well, they're going to be having a sequel coming to the Nintendo Switch, which will have a alternate ending compared to the movie, a different ending. So if you saw the movie, you'll find out a different ending in Detective Pikachu. on Nintendo Switch when that comes out. I did not see a year for that, so when that was coming, but hopefully soon. So there's that. And that's the big Pokemon news again, but a couple smaller little things. At 17:07, we get a little announcement for some more announcement-y information. We get to see the Pokemon Sword and Shield. We get another Pokemon Direct on Wednesday, June 5th at 6 a.m. Pacific time. So they're going to tell a lot more information, probably a trailer or two, some more gameplay would be good, and other stuff like that for you Pokemon Sword and Shield adventurers. And one more, a little bit not game news, but kind of game news. They have Pokemon shirts, which are pretty stylish. I believe they mentioned all 151 original Pokemon get their own shirt. I'll have to rewatch that, but all the announcers were actually wearing them as well. So you might see some cool stylish ones if you check out the press conference yourself. So pretty cool if you want to wear your Pokemon as well as you play with your Pokemon. And you can also trade Pokemon on Pokemon Home. I forgot to mention there's trading, worldwide trading. So you could trade someone in a different region. So that would be another pretty cool usefulness for cloud Pokemon. So, and that is pretty much your Pokemon news. Pokemon fans are pretty excited. Lulu says, what if I wake up and I am a Pokemon? Well, you are probably not awake. You're probably still dreaming. Make sure to pinch yourself or electrocute yourself if you're Pikachu. That'd be one way to wake yourself back up, but you're, I think, too far into the Pokemon world already. So good luck anyways. And with that, all that Pokemon news, Pokemon Masters, a new game, Pokemon Home, the cloud service where you can trade Pokemon globally and use your collection from other previous games on potentially future games, as well as Pokemon Sleep, another new game slash some kind of interactive thing with a Pokemon Sleep device, which is the Pokemon Go Plus device. And then the Detective Pikachu sequel Switch game with a different ending, and some Pokemon shirts, and another direct of Pokemon. Lots of Pokemon news, too much excitement. So again, with that, we will have another episode tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific with some more tech and game news, and we will be signing out. Pew 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 pew.